Hello, hello. Hello, my dear. Oh, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Hi, Maureen. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. You get home safely?
Oh yeah, I actually got home a little earlier.
Did ya? Well,
Yeah, my last one came in early.
oh, okay. As long as she didn't cancel on you.
No, she came in early. So I mean, she came in 15 minutes early, but that helped because I got out of there a little earlier.
Oh, good.
So I actually got to have dinner and relax for a minute.
Oh, I just got back from a funeral. Hannah, husband's grandma died.
Yeah.
So we just got back from the funeral. I told my husband
Oh,
it was in Flat Rock.
oh,
So
about an hour away, I think, from me.
yeah, it actually it was right off of 275. Not bad. It was 45 minutes, but I was a
That ain't bad.
little bit concerned that I might not be back in time.
Uh,
We
I
never
noticed Karen invited me to her thing tonight. Did you hear me?
see what number one in sales does.
Well, I mean, I was on her thing
What
last night, and there
what did
was
she
only four of us.
what did she
She
have?
had some she had some woman that spoke to try to help us out. I don't know. She had some woman talk. I don't know who she was.
What
I
was
guess
it
she's
on?
part of Karen's team. She's been doing Pampered Chef for like, I don't know, almost 30 years, like Karen.
Huh? What was she trying to teach?
Uh, like asked us what our pros and cons were, and um, but Karen said she was going to post something so we can make a comment, but I've never seen anything today, so I wasn't tagged in it. What
Or
we
maybe,
learned out of what we learned out of it last night, but there's only four of us on.
huh? Anybody from our team besides
It
you?
was Trey did not come, you did not come, Gail was not on. Um, I think this lady's name was Eileen.
Oh, I know her. Yes, Irene Meckley. Yes, Irene
Yes,
Meckley. She,
she
yeah,
talked.
I got her book. I got her book. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
she
real.
talked.
She was very popular 25 years ago, showing women how they could run a very successful business with children.
Yes,
Hi,
yes. And I
Doreen.
have no children.
Right, right. Thanks for being here, Doreen.
You're welcome. Hi, Maureen.
And let's bring in Gail. Hey, Gail.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I got back in plenty of time. I thought you, are
Good.
you taking the night off?
I just thought I'd pop in here and see if anybody I invited. Well, I put my invitation out in a bunch of my past parties, but no
Yeah,
one asked me for the link, so I'm assuming nobody's coming. So
gotcha.
I just thought I'd pop on and see who was here, see if anybody from my team invited anybody.
Okay.
But I haven't heard of anyone that did. So
All right.
Hi, Gail.
hey, how's Angie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good,
Your
good.
hair looks real nice. Gail got her hair done today.
Oh, she worked on my color, thank goodness, because I did have my skunk stripe down my part.
It's a nice, vibrant color.
Yeah.
Thank you. But she did a different gloss on. I've had red on it, red gloss, and so I was getting tired of that. So she went back to kind of a caramel, but you really can't see it. It's just it just tones down a little bit. The
Uh-huh.
covered up some of the red that was in there.
Looks good. Well, we never know if anybody's gonna come on or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate Doreen and Angie being here, and Trey's Lynette is probably gonna be popping on. She was gonna join us as well to answer those and questions that I put out. So Gail, it's a little bit of what Karen did on a call the other day. She asked specific questions. Why did you join Pampered Chef? How long have you been with Pampered Chef? What one major thing has Pampered Chef helped you accomplish? And doesn't have to be money, you know. I mean,
Right.
it
It's a
can
lot of,
be
there's a lot of other
anything.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 people waiting. Let's see who's coming.
Yeah, I may
Oh,
slip out of here in a minute, in a few minutes. I just wanted to see if any of my team came on.
oh, it's all right. So these guys don't know it, but Gail and I are trying to figure out a way how that I'll do one week and she'll do the next week,
Yeah.
since we really don't both have to be on
Mhm.
these calls. Well, I let Trey in. Oh, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Okay. Just moved him over a little bit. Hey, hi, Trey. And is that Lynette coming in?
Yes, it is. It is me.
Hi, Lynette. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
So the good thing is, I was talking with Gail or Trey, I don't remember who I talked to earlier about this, but if we don't get any guests, I'm still going to go ahead and have you answer those questions, because it might be something that we can use at a later date as a recording to send to somebody. And or if we're ever in a position where I don't know, if there was some reason that neither Gail or I could lead a call, you know, we could have this as a plan B resource.
Mhm.
I always like to have a plan B. Never hurts, right? Never hurts.
That's right.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, there you are.
I was like, what's going on? No one's anywhere. And there you are.
We are here. We are here. Well,
I know
think,
Lynette was trying to get in. Oh, there she is.
yep, she's there. I think I'm just gonna start introducing people, and it's almost 5 minutes, and so you think, well, maybe I'll wait one more minute. It's 8:34. See if we do get any guests. And Lynette and Trey, I was just mentioning that really when we put these out, we really don't know if anybody's going to join us or not. Last week, Trey had a guest join the call. Her name was Kim, and she ordered her kit. Was it the next day, Trey, or 2 days later?
Yeah, she ordered her kit and started, had her launch party, and it was $900, and she is off and running. She earned her quick cooker, and
Ooh.
she's just real excited.
That's so cool. And you know what? We just don't know unless we ask, right? We don't know unless we ask. And I've had many consultants over the years say, well, I thought I wasn't the right type of person, you know, because I never got asked. So
I'm
anyway.
I'm in your party, Mom, and I told Ashley she should, if she'd ever thought about joining, and she's like, well, I have in the past, and I told her, well, you should jump on the Zoom tonight. My mom was having technical difficulties, so I was helping out with some of her party things that she had, and so I just told the host she's a
Good.
great
Thank
host.
you.
She should have fun.
Thank you. Well, I have set up 2 different phone appointments with her, and she had a 7-year-old have to have some sort of scope. It sounded pretty intense, and that they were going through a lot. So it's gotten postponed. I had it Monday and Tuesday. Anyway, yes, I did put it on her party tray. You probably saw the invitation. I did
I
put
did,
it
but
on.
you know, I thought it would probably mean something coming from a
Yeah.
random person.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Well,
enthusiastic. She's the perfect host, and
she really
people
does,
that
you
are
guys.
really excitable are the perfect consultant too.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it so you could see my cool, glowing Pampered Chef, but I'm too far away.
I know, you guys. I've been playing with mine too. It's in the kitchen.
Yeah,
And I
mine is
had to,
too, but you can't see it from here.
I had to get up an extension cord so that I could hide the cord as best I could. But yeah, you gotta be about 5 feet from it, Trey. You gotta be really close.
You can see it, right?
No, I can't see it at all.
It's red. I've got it on the red thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can.
Far from it, like look at how far I am. It's not.
Right.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah, I can. I mean, we know what we're looking for.
Right.
But
I mean, it's kind of subtle.
yeah, right. All right, you guys. Well, it's
Just
now
move it to the
8:37.
right there.
It's now 8:37, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see who's the newest consultant. That would be Lynette, I'm sure. That would be Lynette. Is it okay if I start with you first, Lynette?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So, tell us just a little bit about yourself. How long have you been a consultant?
I have been a consultant since October. The middle of October is when I signed up.
Okay, all right, good. And so well, a little bit about yourself first.
A little bit about me. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids ranging from they're 9, 8, 6, and 2. So I stay pretty busy.
Okay. And why did you join Pampered Chef?
Well, it just looked like something fun to do. I mean, COVID had just happened. And so I was at home with the 4 kids, and I kind of needed something to do that was just for me. I was actually thinking about, I wanted to do something that involved food, and so I hosted a party with Trey, and it was a lot of fun, but I kept telling her, no, that's not for me. I'm too busy with my kids. I don't have the time. And then I came to the Wednesday night meetings. I think I must have came to at least 2 or 3 of them. And just seeing that all the women that are involved, we're all busy, and yet you're all having fun. And you're making friends. I think that was the biggest thing, was people kept talking about, the consultants that kept talking about making friends. And it was just really, really inviting for me. It seemed to be what I was looking for. And so that's why I joined.
Oh, thank you.
Great.
I love your story. So share one major thing that Pampered Chef has helped you accomplish, whether it be monetary or something personal, maybe.
So it's definitely helped me with the staying social. I was hoping just to make a few dollars. And in the end, I find that more than just making a few dollars, I've been able just to reach out to other people and bless them. I think that's the biggest thing that I've been able to accomplish during this time, is that, we're all quarantined at home, and I can still bless somebody. And I just love that part of it so much.
Oh, I agree. We're all shaking our head on that. And now, has your why changed? I know that you said when you joined, you were, looking for some different things. Has it changed? Have you added anything to the list?
I have. It's not that it's changed. It's more like I've added on to it. So my why was to be social and to make a little money to take to have for the kids. Because things can get expensive with 4 kids. But now it's really more, I just want to make sure that every party is a success, not for me, not for the paycheck, but for my hosts. I really want them to get, all the rewards that they, that they can possibly get. Like, that is my why now. It's for them.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, and I know that your success, I'm sure, is just a lot of fun. When the FedEx man pulls up and you're thinking, oh, what's coming today? What did I order something? Oh, wait, did I earn something? And that's just a blast for me when
I got there's the Pampered Chef lady yesterday for the first time from my FedEx guy. And I was like, yes.
now I hope you all have catalogs near your door. I got a new driver, a new FedEx driver, and I ran in the house today and got her a catalog, and she was thrilled. So, make sure that you have a stack of catalogs close by the door, so that you can grab them as they're delivering your boxes. But thank you so much, Lynette. Let me see if I'm going in order. I think Doreen, you would be next for being, well, Trey, you're probably right in there too if I interview you. Should I do you
I
first?
want to hear Doreen's story first.
Okay, all right. All right, Doreen. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I've been a Pampered Chef customer probably as long as you've been a consultant, Maureen, because that's probably the first party I went to was one of your first parties.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been a customer a long time and love the products. I love cooking. And I would see you through the years and you would plant little seeds like, when you retire, you should become a consultant. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like I would never have thought of it really. Then I did retire and I had a lot of stuff to catch up on. And then after about a couple years, I felt like I was ready for something, something fun. And I'd kind of been watching different people online. Tracy was one of them. Trey was one of them. And I just thought it was really cool what you can do online now. And I don't know, it appealed to me. And so just out of the blue, I decided to talk to you about it. And I became a consultant about 2 years ago. And right after I joined, I've had a couple of really terrible life crises happen. And somehow through it, I've been able to still do pretty well with my Pampered Chef, even though there's a lot going on in my personal life that hasn't been fun. But I feel like it's really amazing to me, the support you get from the company and from your group, like the PC Unstoppables group. There is so much support and so much training that it's amazing. And then just the appreciation that you do receive from the company, that was really kind of mind-blowing to me that, you get rewarded and it's fun. So it's been a fun experience. I've really enjoyed it.
Oh, good. Thank you, Doreen. Well, I know that I've gone through some of the life changes that Doreen has gone through, and it's really helped me. Pampered Chef has really helped me as a little bit of a diversion to give me, something to kind of focus on. And so, I mean, that has really helped. And let's see. So thank you so much. And Doreen was actually Trey's boss when Trey was about 19, many years ago, because Doreen had a title at our library. And so let me see. I forget, Doreen, what was your title?
Oh, library director.
Library director, yeah. So when I would go in the library for different things, I would always leave a catalog for Doreen, and always made sure she had the latest catalog as it was coming out, and so that there was always there. And too, when you're having different events, inviting people to them is a good thing. And back in the day when we could have things in our homes, twice a year I would have a new product reveal at my home, and Doreen would always come, or a lot of the times came. So thank you so much, Maureen, for sharing your story. And so, all right, Trey, why
Is
did
it
you
my
join?
turn?
Yeah.
Why did I join? I actually just did a post on my Facebook about why I joined, and it's kind of really funny. The long story is actually funnier than the short story, so I'm going to tell the long version. I was cooking with Scarlett a lot on my Facebook page just for fun, not because I was a Pampered Chef consultant. And during the pandemic, my photography business obviously was closed, and my other photography related business was closed as well. And I had someone reach out to me and say, "Hey, girl, I just want to support you right now. And how much is that pan?" And I was like, well, it's 200 and whatever dollars because it's a stainless steel nonstick. And she was like, "Well, I'm going to order it for you." So I was like, "Shoot, I guess I'll have a party through my sister Sarah, who was already selling." And I got the air fryer for half off. So I thought that was really fun. Well, she got her pan, loved it so much. She reached out and said, "I want to have a party too." And I was like, "Well, I guess I'm signing up to sell Pampered Chef." So I called my mom and I said, "Okay, I already have my first party. So where do I sign up now?" So it was pretty surprising to her because she has been telling me, Maureen is my mom, if you didn't know, for years. My dad has said, "You would do great at this. You know, you are so much like your mom," which I was like, "No, I'm not." Um, but just telling me how good he thought I would do at this business. And I had to go my own way first. I was an entrepreneur and still am an entrepreneur for 12 years. And all of my experience on Facebook has really benefited me and business. And then teaching you guys, which is part of my passion, is sharing my knowledge with others. And that's something that I love about Pampered Chef. So it started out as oh my goodness, I don't have an income right now because two of my sources of income just went in the drain. And just seeing the Lord bless as I was trying to help other people get great products. And I think that's, the most fun thing about Pampered Chef is the company makes it so easy for you to help your hosts, which in then will turn benefit you. And I really love that, all of our incentive gifts come from Pampered Chef. We have hands down the best reward system I've ever seen. And I have done parties with almost everything that moves out there. If a friend was having a party or offering to have one, I was the first one to be like, "Yeah, girl, I'll help you with your nails. Yeah, girl, I'll be your oil person. I will try that. I will help you with that." I just, love supporting other people. And when I examined Pampered Chef's beneficial program of rewards for the host, it was like, huge, amazing, over the top. And it was such a blessing to know that none of that came out of my paycheck. So it didn't feel yucky to be like, "Oh, my host earned this much, and that means my paycheck's going to be this much." So that was just amazing to see that my paycheck was going to maintain and be the same. If my host rewards were, like my last week, got to pick out $300 worth of free products. Like, how fun was that to be able to say, "Hey, so-and-so, you get to pick out anything you want from the catalog." So my why for starting definitely has evolved. I remember when I made my first little goal vision board, I really was wanting to pay off a credit card, and just a small one, but it was one of those ones that it was like there was never enough money to like do away with the whole thing. And I did away with the whole thing in January. And just being able to really put my family first, which I'm such a hard worker, go-getter, that it can be difficult for me to focus on my family first and my business second. But I do think that Pampered Chef makes that really easy because you can compartmentalize it really well. And it sticks and it fits in the pockets of empty space that I have in my day, which is something that I really love. And it's just so flexible. And now with our new styles of partying with, 15-minute parties or 48-hour parties, or, the Facebook chat or the texting, we have lots of different options for people to consider. And it's really making it even easier for us as consultants to help people have a party in a really fun way. So I think my why has evolved a little bit from just wanting to, maybe pay off that little credit card, which I accomplished, to now like bigger things like, okay, I want to pay off our camper. I want to take Daniel on some more fun vacations on Pampered Chef's dime. You know, and I'm looking forward to earning the Disney trip, because I feel like by the time everything's back to normal and we're earning a Disney trip, my kids will be old enough to appreciate a Disney trip. You know, with them being 1 and 5 right now, they're not really going to be able to appreciate something like that, which, if you didn't know, there are incentive trips that you can earn with Pampered Chef every year, and they are very achievable, which was also an exciting thing to learn. So I think I've exhausted all of the amazing ways that Pampered Chef has blessed me so far, that are not just monetarily. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Doreen, don't judge me too harshly for not having good grammar. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Oh goodness. But you know what? I do love the camaraderie. I love being able to connect with Doreen on a different way than being, you know, someone that worked under her, to being, you know, a more of a friend. And, you know, Angie, I've known of her, but now I get to know her, and I'm starting to actually tear up. You know, there's just so many great relationships, oh my goodness, that have come from this business, especially like Lynette said, during this time that's kind of like not super fun. So I did not think I was going to cry, but here I am. But I think that just proves that I am Maureen Kibble's daughter.
Yes, oh boy. Well, you know what, Trey? I mean, I actually met Angie through Trey. She is the one. Trey sent me to Angie to get my nails done 20 years ago.
I know. It's like everything comes full circle.
It does. And yeah, so okay. So Angie, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you if you want to tell a little bit about you first, and then your how we met, or you know, why you joined Pampered Chef.
So my name is Angela Follett, and I am married. I've been selling Pampered Chef for about 10 years now. And the way I started was with Maureen, and she was my customer. And she said, about 10 years ago in October, she said, Angie, you have great parties for me. Why don't you just start selling it? And at that time, I thought, well, I don't have time. Then she kept asking me. She says, you need to make the money. I feel bad that I'm taking the money that you should be making away from you.
Because what,
So
Angie, you were putting the catalog
I was
out on your
having,
station,
yep, at
collecting
work,
orders for catalog shows.
and they were always $1,000 shows. So back then, I was like, oh, okay, I'll try. I'm only going to do it just because I just love the products and that's all I want. Didn't think about making money. I just really wanted the products because I love Pampered Chef. So I decided to join, and I got a free kit, because back then, 2 years ago, you could get it for free. So I got my kit for free. I joined. I started making some money. And I was only doing, catalog shows. I only did a couple of house parties. Well, when the pandemic hit, my business really launched. I ended up getting a recruit. I had a couple other recruits, but they didn't last. But then I have this one recruit, and she's doing really well. And so really, COVID made my business better and bigger, because due to the fact of I got to learn a lot more than from way back when. Maureen told me, Angie, you got to get a laptop. You can't be doing your parties off of an iPad. I said, okay. We were about to get our stimulus check. So I took my stimulus check and I bought a laptop. And then when that happened, it just went boom. My sales were great. I've never done better than I am doing now in Pampered Chef because of all of Maureen. Because she told me to become a consultant.
And when Angie was learning, Angie, you had an open mind, and you didn't close yourself off to learning, and you dug in to the Dash, and you dug into the Facebook parties. And we worked together, closely for the first month or two. And, you know, you probably know Angie was #1 in sales on our team for 2020, Angie. So
Yay.
that is such a great achievement from, you know,
And it all started in April
it all started in April. Yeah.
because my business was shut down.
Yep.
On March 22nd, I was shut down until June. And so I did most of my sales during March, April, May, June. That's when most of my parties. I had, what was it, 9 or 7 $1,000 parties during that time,
Wow.
all
That,
because of COVID. And
yeah.
it made me learn a lot more.
Yeah. You had the time, you know, and Angie is
Mhm.
like, you know,
I had the time to sit and learn.
12 to 16 hours a day between driving time and running her salon business. And so, you know, it's just so rewarding for me to see what Pampered Chef has done for Angie. So thanks so much, Angie, for sharing. I
I mean,
appreciate
it's
it.
been, thank you.
So, hey, Gail, I can't leave you
Hey.
out.
Oh
We
gosh.
got to hear your story.
I feel like everybody's probably already heard mine.
Yeah, but
But
we're recording.
what's so interesting, I've been sitting here and listening to everybody and just tracing the connections. And you know, you wouldn't want to remove any of these links because everything ties together. And for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Gail Ruff and I live in Tennessee. And I know it might seem strange because I've been with Maureen for a long time, and you're probably thinking, well, gosh, how did Maureen connect with you? And it's a pretty cool story because I met Maureen through my husband, but at the time when I joined, had been seeing each other. His mom and Maureen's mom were sisters. And so we would come to Michigan a couple times a year to visit his family. And of course, you know, Maureen doesn't meet anyone that she doesn't mention Pampered Chef in some form or fashion. She brings it into the conversation, which is what we should all be doing. And so anyway, I just remember meeting her for the first time and we just kind of clicked. I mean, I really liked her. You know, I thought, man, I could really be friends with her, you know, and little did I know what kind of friendship I was going to have. And this is when I start crying because gosh, I can't even look at the card she sent me recently with some stuff for my recognition. But anyway, long story short, she asked me probably, I don't know if you asked me you told me about it, and I was just thinking, no, there's no way I could ever sell anything. I'm a school teacher. I was a primary educator, taught here in my hometown for 30 years. But at the time I was teaching still. And so anyway, probably I think that about the third trip up there was the breaking point for me, because every time we'd come up, Maureen would talk about it. And I remember it was summer. I think it was family reunion, Maureen, and you had your photo album of the trip to Austria that she and Steve had just gotten back from. And you know, she was passing that around. I thought, dang, there's trips involved with this? I can travel. And then too, I'll tell you, the product enticed me because if I had signed up in July, at this point it was July, if I could go ahead and sign up, I could earn the 2 big knives, you know, the 8-inch or the 8-inch chef's knife, and then the other big one that we had. And I was like, dang, I think I'm going to do this just so I can get those knives and maybe earn a little bit of money, because I did need extra money. I don't know if any of you are school teachers or know anybody that teaches school, but you know, it's a very rewarding job, but it's not the most well-paying job. So anyway, I started and I haven't looked back since. I was going to just do, you know, 1 party a week while I was teaching school, and it was easy. It was my social time away from children. I enjoyed it. And so, you know, it just turned into so much more. And I'm just so grateful that Maureen didn't give up on me, that she kept asking every time that we were together. So that's it.
No, not now, or no, never.
That's right.
You know, well, I appreciate, Gail, you sharing your story. And, you know, all these stories bring tears to my eyes, because I think how blessed and enriched I am because all of you are on my team. And, you know, it just I wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you being here. So I appreciate it very much. Um, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else, Gail or Trey, that I should be saying if we do use this as a recording?
I did want to mention something that I noticed from all of our stories. Not one of us signed up the first time someone asked, even
That is true.
Green. She did not sign up the first time she saw a party. I did not sign up the first time mom and dad said I should do it. Doreen, Angie, Lynette, she did not sign up the first time. So, you know, anybody watching the replay, think on it. It might not be your time right now. And I know we all say it's your time right now. There's no time like the present. But if you're thinking, "Oh, maybe this isn't for me," put it in the back of your mind, because you never know what's going to happen next month. You never know what's going to change in a week. It might not be time right now, but it might be time sometime later. And that's just something that I wanted to say, because I think it's really interesting that none of us jumped on right away, that, you know, maybe it wasn't the right exact time when we heard about it, but maybe now is your time. Maybe if you're watching the replay and everything is clicking and you're like, oh, I need community. Oh, I am looking for something fun. You know, I want to be more social. You want to share amazing products, or shoot, you just want the knife block set. You know, there's a lot of really amazing things that happen when you sign up with Pampered Chef. So I just wanted to share that.
Oh, thank you, thank you. A big amen. Truly, truly. To that. I mean, everything you guys have said, you know, everything, the support, you know, just feeling so much like a community and like you're part of something. And if you have never heard Belinda Ellsworth's story, you need to hear her story. And because it's pretty dynamic, isn't it, Gail? She's got a good
It is,
story.
absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks again, you guys, for being here. If I have your permission to use this, you know, for passing it along to people that are thinking about it, I love it because it's our team and it's not staged, you know, professional models. It's just us. And so I really like that a lot, a lot. So with that, good night, good evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good night.
And I'll be talking
Good
to all of you
night.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.